Well, when someone is arrested, you hear about a bail amount that person must pay in order to be released from prison.
Well, the Fresno County Superior Court system has made changes to its bail schedule, and that is not sitting well with some partnering officials.
Fox 26 reporter Carl Cook spoke with Fresno County Sheriff to get his take to the changes.
A bail schedule is a list of recommended amounts for different types of crimes. The newest bail schedule released by the Fresno County Superior Court sees some crimes drop down to a $0 amount. But not all of the felonies with a zero bail amount are being supported by the Fresno County Sheriff's Office. I got a chance to sit down with Fresno County Sheriff John Zenon to get his take on the changes. While some of the felonies he understands, others he doesn't agree with when it means putting people back on the street.
It's concerning because we're just not holding people accountable. We're not making people responsible for their actions, and we're giving them a free pass. We're putting some of these people right back out on the streets, and that's not good for public safety, and that's not good for our community.
Some of Sheriff Zenoni's biggest concerns that are getting zero bail amounts are connected with harming employees within the jail. These include assault on custodial officer, battery against custodial officer, and gassing on officer while in jail, like spitting on them.
Those are all felony sections related to assault and battery of correctional or custodial officers. Now, these are individuals that work inside our facility, and they need to be kept safe. And we have taken those bail amounts from 2023, where there actually was a bail amount, and now those are $0 bail. So going over and assaulting, committing a battery, or gassing a correctional officer is a $0 bail.
Even though there are protections for officers in the streets, Zenon says correctional officers should have the same, considering
our custodial officers, they deal with these people 24 hours a day, 7 days a week while they're in custody. So I believe it is even more important to have some protections for them.
With these changes now down to zero, it doesn't give that extra protection, especially given the fact that Sheriff Zenon says gassing against correctional officers happen quite often. In fact,
it's disheartening to our staff to know that there's no additional charge with an actual bail amount on there. So if the individual is, has to come up with $50,000 to bail out, by assaulting our correctional officer, they don't have to come up with $1 more in order to get out of custody.
Another bail amount change that caught Sheriff Zenon's attention was Section 245A4, which is an assault by means likely to cause great bodily injury. To understand the concern of this, the sheriff explained a recent domestic violence incident that in previous years would amount to a $15,000 bail.
Now at zero, that's allowing this individual to get out on the street that much quicker and that much easier. And I know we have restraining orders and protective orders in place, but we've seen time and time again where those don't always work. They're not always effective. Sometimes suspects and offenders get back to their victims. By not having a bail amount on that, we've made it that much easier for this offender to get out of jail and be a threat to other people and the victim of the domestic violence.
It's because of things like this and the recent Prop 36 ballot that was passed, Sheriff Zenon says more accountability needs to be put in place, or else.
We're kind of creating a society where things are acceptable and lawlessness is going to happen because we have a lack of accountability and we're not holding people responsible, and we're making it easy for them either to not be arrested, or in this case with $0, but we're making it easier for them to get out of custody and back on the streets and create safety issues for residents in our community here in Fresno County. So this is something else I believe $0 bail needs to be looked at. There needs to be some changes, there needs to be some common ground, and we need to figure out exactly what our priorities are.
In Fresno, this is Carl Cook, Fox 26 News.
Now, we reached out to the Fresno County Superior Court to get its response. We're told no one is available to speak on the topic at this time. Hi, I'm Monty Torres with Fox 26 News on YouTube. Thank you for checking out our YouTube channel, where we have loads of great content for you to choose from. And while you're here, why not click on the subscribe button right here? That way you can stay in touch with all the latest breaking news, everything news related within the Central Valley. And thank you for watching.